Is walking a good strategy to lose weight? What's going on, everybody? Schuyler Diehm here, men's fitness coach, and in this video we are going to be talking about the impact that walking has on weight loss. And as always, we're not just going to be looking at it from a calories in, calories out standpoint. We're going to be looking at it from a holistic angle, taking a lot of different factors into account. So normally when people think about exercise for weight loss, they tend to think of things that are more intense, right? High intensity interval training, maybe running on a treadmill or an elliptical, maybe lifting weights. But one of the things that's not included enough in conversation is walking, right? Is walking a good strategy to lose weight? And I truly believe that walking is one of the most undervalued strategies to lose weight. Now, of course, it's always going to be calories in, calories out. So if you're consuming a ton of calories and you're not burning enough calories with walking, you're not going to lose weight. But with the right diet, you can actually set yourself up for more success with walking. And so in this video, we're going to look at a couple cool studies, and we're going to dive into 4 specific reasons why I believe walking can be one of the best strategies to lose weight. So with that being said, let's dive into it. So reason number 1 of why walking can be so effective for weight loss is that it's actually been shown in studies to counteract the effects of weight promoting genes. Now, there's a study reported at the American Heart Association's annual meeting that found that walking for about an hour a day can reduce the weight promoting effect of certain genes by 50%. Now, this is crazy, right? Because when we think about the expression of our metabolism, the expression of our motivation, of our hunger signaling, it's a lot deeper than just calories in, calories out. When we look at it at a biological level, there are certain gene expressions that truly do decide how we act, what we eat, how much we eat. And so to have walking be shown to improve gene expression, not just by a little bit, but by something as big as 50%, is massive. It really, really is, because it comes down to not just walking and burning the calories that you burn during your walk. This walking can now affect every single other area of your life. And so this is what's so cool about looking at things from a holistic angle, is it's not just calories in, how many calories you're eating versus how many calories you're burning. It looks at all these different lifestyle factors that impacts how you operate, all right? And that's why I truly believe one of the best strategies for weight loss is fasting combined with exercise like walking and weightlifting. And so if you're a beginner and you are looking for how to do that, make sure you check the link in the description of this video for a guide we put together on how we use this and why it's so effective. Right? I don't believe in counting calories. I don't think it's an effective strategy for losing weight for most people. And I also don't believe in diets that allow you to cut out your favorite foods. And so we show you how to lose weight without cutting out your favorite foods, without super boring long workouts, and without counting calories. So the number 2 reason of why walking can be so effective for weight loss is that it actually helps tame your sweet tooth. So there's a study done in a journal called PLOS ONE. Now, in this study, what researchers did is they wanted to see the psychological effects and physiological responses for overweight individuals with sugary snacks. And so what they did is they took 47 overweight individuals, and for 3 days, they told these people to stay away from sugary snacks. And so a group of these individuals were ordered to do nothing and to just use mental control. And then the other group was ordered to take 15-minute walks every single day. And so after these 3 days were up, they ordered the participants to do 2 tasks, the second being handling sugary snacks. And when they were handling these snacks, they were basically measured of where their cravings were. And so what they found was that the people who had been walking 15 minutes a day had actually drastically reduced their sugar cravings. And so this shows that something like walking, something that's super light, not intense, can actually reduce sugar cravings. Right? And so we can look at it from that angle, but then we can also look at it from the angle of a lot of times when we get these cravings, we're bored. And if we replace just going directly to food with a short walk, we can actually override that boredom to reduce that craving and to stop moments of eating. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is that walking can actually reduce hunger in general. Now, there's a little asterisk here. This walking does need to be outside, because walking outside allows you to expose yourself to more vitamin D. Now, there have been studies done on the impact that vitamin D has on the hormones leptin and ghrelin, which is your satiety hormone, right, being full, versus the hunger hormone. And what they found is that more exposure to vitamin D can help regulate these hormones, which is going to help curb those cravings for food, right? Curb the hunger for just wanting to eat. So obviously, if you're walking outside, most likely you're going to be exposed to more sunlight. Even if it's a cloudy day, you still are getting that exposure to vitamin D if you have your skin showing. And so there is a little bit of an asterisk here. You can't just walk on a treadmill and see these results. But if you are walking outside, this is a great way to make sure you're curbing your hunger. And reason number 4 why I believe walking is one of the best strategies to lose weight is really because it's a quick form of exercise that can be done anywhere. Right? Sometimes it's very, very difficult to get yourself to go to the gym, especially if you haven't built that habit. Sometimes it's difficult to get off the couch. Sometimes it's difficult to think about pushing your body to an extreme level with HIIT training or even just running on the treadmill for an hour. And so with walking, you can literally take a couple minutes and just go outside. Right? All it takes is putting your shoes on, even if you live in an area where you may not even need to put your shoes on, right? And you can just walk outside barefoot. And so with that, you can do this easily, but you can also multitask, right? If you want to listen to music or a podcast, you want to call someone, you're in a meeting where it's just voice, you want to bond with someone, right? Like one of the best ways to get exercise if you're with your significant other is to just go for a walk together because you can talk and you can walk. And so by far, it's one of the simplest ways to get your body moving without a lot of mental resistance of not wanting to, not feeling like it. And that's truly why I believe it's one of the best forms of exercise. So those are the 4 strategies. Now, with that being said, what is a good way to walk? So the first thing I'm going to preface this with is if you really want to see the impacts of walking, make it a brisk walk. Right? Don't just go out and just kind of stroll and stop every once in a while and take some breaths. Like that's going to be good for stress relief. That's going to be good for mental health. But in terms of getting the real benefits of walking, it's a good idea to walk briskly. Walk up hills, walk fast pace, get a weight vest and walk with that. But just moving your body in a more intense way than just a casual stroll is going to be really helpful for you. Now, if you are a super, super busy person, there are 2 strategies I would recommend to get the most out of walking. Number 1 is to either carve 30 to 45 minutes to take a walk. If you are creating a morning routine, you're waking up early, one of the best ways to wake yourself up is to just get outside and go take a walk. Right? Even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's 45 minutes. But if you are the type of person where maybe you can't carve that out, maybe you can't find a lunch break to find that time, 3 10-minute walks a day is an incredible, incredible strategy for fitness, right? And it's super easy. If you're sitting at your desk, if you're in an office, it's easy if you've had a long streak of working and sitting down to get up and take a 10-minute walk outside or around your building, right? It's not something that takes a lot of time. So literally just breaking that into 3 sessions during the day, maybe 1 right before work or maybe a couple in the middle of work, whatever it needs to be to make it happen, that's what you need to do, right? And so it's super, super simple. So with that being said, again, if you want to see incredible, incredible results, it's not necessarily about doing everything at once. It's about taking those small steps daily, both literally and figuratively. So I'm curious, leave me a comment below. What are your thoughts on walking? Right? Do you enjoy it as much as I do? Like I personally love walking. I'll put on a weight vest, I'll go on a walk. I'll walk with my girlfriends. Like I'll find the time to walk because I know I feel so good after I do it. But with that being said, make sure if you are looking for more ways to simplify the process of fitness and losing weight that you subscribe to the channel. Check out the link in the description for our free guide. And of course, as always, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.